Hello everyone, this is my first video on my YouTube channel and I'm really excited to see how it goes. I asked you on Instagram for what you like to see on this channel, and most of you have suggested I do videos with art and a voiceover. Therefore, here I am. Today I'll be taking a little bit on a topic that is about something that I constantly see, and I wanted to warn people of how harmful it can be. Well, I actually believe this has already happened to every single one of you. I have been drawing for my whole life, since I was a tiny little kid, but I've only started to take it seriously when I was around 10, and mainly because I was heavily inspired by anime, so I would draw anime characters, you know, in how they actually look on the anime. And for that reason, I used to make a terrible mistake. I started studying anatomy from anime. And now, if you personally like the anime style and want to continue on it, I say do it. But what I mean is not that. What I mean is that whenever I wanted to practice, I would draw someone else's artwork and honestly sometimes even call it mine. And before you judge me, I was a kid, okay? I didn't know any better. Either way. With time, I learned that doing this was not only disrespectful to the artist, it can actually be a crime. And, well, not only that, but I also learned that this doesn't improve my art at all. I think that studying what other artists do is really important to find your own art style, especially if you're starting out, but copying someone else's work might lead you to doing the exact same mistakes as that person does. Well, as if you study from a picture, it is real life, so for sure you won't be committing the same mistakes. And of course that also applies to real life, you know. As I got my reference mostly from anime back when I started, I ended up having to learn many things again. Anime is a simplified version of the human anatomy, and as nice looking as it may end up, you won't fully understand how the body moves and works if you don't study from a real reference. So please stay away from this. It won't help you. I'm serious, it won't. I used to use those and they wouldn't help me at all. So instead of trying to use these as reference when drawing, just try Googling the pose you want online, and if it's so specific you can't find it, pose and take a picture of yourself. I've done this many times and it's really nice. Even if you say, but I draw a cartoon, well, that doesn't matter. Even if you're drawing simple shapes, studying anatomy might help you understand the shape a little better and, well, improve. But I really just wanted to pass this message to not copy artwork from other artists and call it your own. Believe it, you're not fooling anyone. A trained eye can recognize copy artwork from a mile. I've seen people close to me do that, and, well, yes, I will tell that to their face. Not because I'm being rude, but because I want them to improve, and they'll go nowhere like this. So, how do I study this properly then? I personally recommend studying from a website called quickposes.com. I'll leave a link in the description, and I also recommend trying to draw poses from dancing videos. They have some very interesting poses to understand movement, obviously, as there's much movement on it. At first, start slow and take your time, but as you practice more, try to shorten your time, and you see that the more you do it, the faster you get. So if you used to spend hours drawing those stupid guidelines, now you take way less time and you see better results. This applies for everything. The more you study, the more you understand of it. Sounds obvious, doesn't it? But it's that kind of thing we need to listen to, because most people don't actually study art, they just keep drawing. Which works too. I actually used to do that, but you see yourself improving in a much smaller pace than the rest of the artists. So with that being said, I think everyone should just take these advices and put it on their own artwork. Trying to just study things. It doesn't matter what you do, just try to study. I don't know, if you like drawing frogs, try to study their anatomy, how it works, so you better understand their movement, you better understand how their structure is formed, and you end up with better results. I think one of the things that is also very important is breaking out of your comfort zone, because personally I used to, and kind of still do, draw the same things over and over. While yes, that is important because your brain needs to remember what you're doing, so yes, it is important to do the same thing over and over. It is also important for you to explore new things so you can actually improve, because if you keep doing the same thing and you're already at an okay level that you consider okay, you won't improve at all if you don't find mistakes in your own artwork and want to improve that. So without further ado, let's get back to the drawing. So that's it for this video. If you liked it, please leave a like and comment the things that you like to see on the next video or things that you like to see me doing on the next video. Thank you for watching.